What is up, y'all? I'm here with another video going off of our stock options. Now today I wanted to change it up a little bit. Last time I did ones that I feel like are going to be a good investment. Today I'm going to be doing high risk, high reward stocks. Now remember, I'm not a professional. I'm not telling you what you should do. This is just what I've done. And I actually am currently doing, as you can see. Now these are 3 stocks I've used and I haven't made particular money on. For some of them I have made money on other ones. But the main purpose of this list of 3 stocks is to give you an idea of some actual good stocks would be like you could buy and have potential of making you really a lot of money really fast. The first one we're going to go is the ProShares Ultra Bloomberg Crude Oil E. Now I did own some of these shares, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I recently sold them just because I figured it was going to start going down more. But when I originally bought them, I bought them when they were way down. I think it was like 17 or whatever per share. But what you want to look at is right down here, 52-week high of 553.25. No, obviously that's not very likely to go back to that. But if you're one of those gamblers and you have an extra $100 to throw around, you buy 4 of these things and it goes up to, let's just say, 100. You made $300 right there. Obviously it jumps around quite a bit. The 1 month has been nothing but steady and then straight down. I sold way back here before it went way down. 3 month has been going up. 1 year is what you want to look at, though. If you look closely, you'll see that the coronavirus is what caused it to stop. Which means unless this company goes bankrupt, there's a very good chance that this stock will jump back up to a lot of money, in which case you can make some big bucks off this. Yeah, it's a bigger investment of whatever it's at right now, 2604 or somewhere around there. And that's a pretty big price to swallow right up front. Even if you just buy 1 share and it goes up, that's some big money right there. So this is one of the stocks I recommend if you're like a gambler, or if you want a few stocks that just make you get rich quick, almost is a good way to say it. Not that buying a stock of this will get you rich, but making $500 is making $500. So yeah, think about ProShares Ultra Bloomberg Crude Oil. The other 2 ones. These ones are a little more risky, and honestly probably not considered great investments unless you really like to do your gambling. First one, Pacific Drilling. Pacific Drilling is pretty lit if it would load. This is not Pacific Drilling. Fuck. Alright, so here we are at Pacific Drilling. Let's click on that real quick. Pull up the stats for Pacific Drilling. Pacific Drilling is one of the ones that you'll notice the price is 0.228. That's a really low price, and you can buy a lot of shares for that. I think I bought, how many did I buy? 50 shares. As you can see, I've lost a lot of mine. I bought it when it was $59.95. Probably a bad price to buy it at, and I've lost $18. But right now it's not a bad price to buy it at. If you look down here at the 52-week high, you got $6.89. Now that may not sound like a lot, but if you go to the 1 year time frame here, you'll notice that it jumps around. It spends a lot of time above $1, and recently during coronavirus it went down. So yeah, you got dollar, dollar, dollar. You got this one little jump up to 633, 616. Jumps all around. Ooh, 120,000. Good God, let's have it go back up there, eh? Anyways, it jumps around a lot, obviously. So if you're like a really risky guy, you could buy 500 shares of this. Probably wouldn't cost you more than, I don't know, I don't do math well. Cost you $100, we'll just say. And then maybe if it goes up to $1, then you've made like 400% profit. But that's saying it will go up to $1. Obviously, I bought it when it's 60 cents, so if you buy it now and it's at 22 cents, and it goes back up to 60 cents, you all make a lot of profit. Obviously, I won't. But I feel like there's a good chance it'll go up because it is a deep water drilling service and it goes for oil. So once travel picks back up and planes start flying more, cruise ships start going, everyone starts moving more, the world's going to need more oil, in which case this place will probably pick up its stock. So I think it's a good one that has a chance of making you a lot of money. Again, not a professional. I just think it's a good gig if you want to throw a little bit of money into a risky situation. And now moving on to the third one. Now, I'm just going to be honest and straight up front with you. this video is not a guaranteed money source at all. Now, chances are you won't make money off this stock for sure. But that's why it's called high-risk stocks. These are stocks that are super high risk, but could also get you a lot of money really fast if it goes the right way. Now, out of these three stocks, this is probably the worst one, to be honest. But it's also the one that, if something happens, it can make you some big bucks. So as you can see, I bought it when it cost 28.74 per share. Doesn't seem too hefty. I've lost $60. Fuck yeah, right? Great. But if you go down here, 52-week high of $1,062. Now, the only problem with this is going to your year. It was just a random spark in one of these days. Looks like March 13th. Jumped up to a big number that I can't get to. But anyways, but the weird thing is, throughout before coronavirus, it was good. Right before coronavirus, like, got extreme and then dropped right down. It was steady around 300. So even if you buy it right now at $10, buy 10 of them, goes back up to 300, you suddenly have $3,000. So yeah, it's not likely to. I don't think it will. I think it might go back up to 100 or 80, just based off what I'm reading. Once the economy flattens out, I think once the election is over, stocks like this will go up. But you want to get it when it's cheap. And if you look down here, it ain't going to get much lower than it already is. 52-week low is 8.93. Buy 10 stocks. You go down to 8.93, you lost $10. It's not a bad gig. I think this is a good one if you really want to gamble with some money. So I'd say go for it. And you have the possibility of making $4,000 if you're lucky. Or if it goes back up to $1,000 and you bought 10 of them, you're going to make $10,000. So again, if you have a little bit extra money to throw around, Direction Daily Junior Gold Miners Index Bear 2x share. Probably worth the risk. Don't have money to throw around, you should probably invest in Amazon. Or, well, I guess Amazon costs $3,000. But you should invest in something that has a more steady up instead of just a fluctuating. Because this is definitely a fluctuating stock. But once coronavirus is over, who knows what will happen. But anyways, I think I shared with you my 3 high risk, high reward stocks. You want to try them out? Go for it. Again, I'm no professional. I'm just a normal everyday guy who tries to make money off doing weird trades. Obviously, most of these haven't worked for me, which is kind of weird. I make a video of it, but doesn't mean they won't work for you. Learn from my mistakes, do what you think is best, and good luck to you.